Hook Junior High School is unique. Their mascot, Wranglers, introduces that fact. The day of this visit, one of the rare rainy days in the high desert, but that didn't dampen the spirits prevailing amid the annual Living History Days event. Students and faculty dressed in Wild West attire, and many classroom assignments enable students to participate in activities common to folks back in frontier days. This type of event very much in keeping with the principal's goal.
One of the things that I think is great about the school is that our staff is always interested in how to bring things to life. Today, for example, we have our Living History Days. We've had a farrier show up. We use probability in the old-time gambling hall. We do some of the old slave cabins. So the kids can kind of tie an event to a content standard. And that's a hard thing to do with kids, especially at the junior high level, where they really can't see their future much more than 2 or 3 days down the road, let alone 4 or 5 years.
Something else unique here? On many campuses, students have teachers climbing the walls. At Hook, it's students doing the wall climbing.
With some help from some people, Western fabricators and stuff, that did the yellow belay bars for us and Go for Sports. We had the opportunity to be the first one to have a climbing wall.
Well, we definitely have a lot of different activities that some schools don't have. Like we offer things like historical days, and we do a lot of dances and activities.
Sydney spoke of things always coming together, and they did during this interview. On a serious note, do students on the Hook campus feel safe?
I think definitely. I mean, we have a good security program going on, and there's always teachers roaming around. I mean, there's always the couple of students that you have to watch out for, but I mean, we're all very safe, and we all stick up for each other, so it's very united.
We have 5 security members who are bright orange or bright green, and kids feel comfortable going to them.
Another thing is our intervention and kind of a remediation program, things that we do to make sure kids stay on track. What we try to do is look at kids where they're at, and how do we get them ready so that they'll be successful in high school. One big thing is passing the high school exit exam. So we look at not only English language arts but math, and tailor a program to fit individual kids at individual bands within standards. We look at kids specific to reading and writing skills, and then give them an extra period in the morning. Now, they don't like it. Parents, I do believe, appreciate it because we've looked at it, we're specific to why they're there and working on an area of need that their child demonstrated through their CST testing or through their regular semester grades. If you fail a test, we immediately put you into a 0-8 grade to remediate that one specific area.
Well, we're the Wranglers. I always think it's a great mascot. I mean, it's different. You never really hear it anywhere else. Today we have Old West Day, and we're all celebrating things that would happen in the Old West. Instead of learning about it in the classroom, we are experiencing it daily. And we're all most people are dressed up. We're doing activities in each period. It's really fun.
Today, kids are able to kind of make that connection between an activity and a content standard. We have a great staff, both certificated and classified. Our certificated staff really goes out of their way to help kids. Every opportunity that they need, they offer for kids, be it before school tutoring, after school tutoring, Saturday schools. But a big thing too is a lot of these things don't happen unless you have a committed and a committed classified staff that works together and works in conjunction with your certificated staff.
Greater parental involvement wanted.
Really need to be more involved, whether it's at home checking homework, checking attendance, coming to school. There's nothing better than as a junior high kid to see mom or dad showing up one day just to really see what's happening in the classroom. And like I tell parents, our campus is open. Any day they want to come in, check in, and gladly we'll escort you and you can see your child in the classroom.